Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Now it's João Pedro. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And he's cut it out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Savinho. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Hakimi. And here's Messi. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Danilo. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could...
Kvaratskhelia! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Douglas Luiz. Can he get on the end of this? Shot and a chance! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Showing great feet there. Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's burst through. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! Pomp, panache and passion! This, a man full of it all!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's an imaginative pass. Takes a shot! And that's past the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Danilo. 15 minutes till half-time. Shoots! And he steered it beyond the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Kvaratskhelia! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's João Pedro. João Neves. Now it's Messi. Douglas Luiz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. Played in deep. Chance! Oh, it needed better placement.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Danilo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Look at the space, and Messi! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Gabriel. Alexander-Arnold puts his foot on the gas. Messi! And it's in! A quite incredible smell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Gabriel. João Neves threads one in. He is through here. He's found some space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he... There's the shot! Cleared without complication. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. There's the start of the second half. And he's found it. He's one-on-one! And Messi! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gabriel. He's in a great position here. Big Messi! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
And the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He can run onto that. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well timed, excellent interception. Probing pass, and that could set him on his way. Fernandez, nicely weighted ball. Linton. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Real chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Akanji. João Neves. Oh, and the shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Gabriel. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. He's through here. Big chance! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kvaratskhelia being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Messi. Fernandez. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tries to play it through. Picks out... And Messi! And that's wide.
Messi completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Danilo. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a really well-measured ball. Could move up a gear here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution. Kane! Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! About as smooth as it gets! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Valverde. Goes for a shot! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Neymar. Oh, smashing header! No, it's wide.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And he was quick to react. And it's Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Oh, what a mistake. Shot a goal! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Son Heung-min closing in on goal, hangs in a chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again. Gabriel. Oh, just the keeper's a chance, surely! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Gabriel. Marquinhos makes the interception. Danilo. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And it gets his head on it!
Minutos de descuento.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Valverde! João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played in by... A header! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal
Gabriel.
19. Cambio de jugadores.
Great vision. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.